Ever wish the tables at your parties look like this? Well, you can create floral centerpieces just as pretty without paying a professional. That's because we brought in florist Lee James to show us how to do it ourselves. Good morning. Okay, so where do we start to just purchase flowers that last?
All your grocery stores now have gotten into the flower market. Your Sam's Club, your Whole Foods has an amazing product line. You go to the grocery store Publix, there's nothing but flower kiosks down the aisle at the end of the register. They've got a great shelf life, great guarantee life. Your carnations, your daisies, your alstroemeria, they do wonderful season bouquets, sunflowers when they're in season, they do tulips when they're in season, cash and carry roses. All that stuff's great to cut and take home.
And so we get them home and then we're missing kind of, you know, what I would call the garnish, all the beautiful things that you would add to that from your garden.
And so that's what we're going to do today.
That's what you've got here. And then when we get started, how do we even build the base to create such a beautiful piece?
Well, in this case, your base is important. We got a container with a white base because we're going to play with citrus. And citrus is very heavy.
Right.
So we're going to make sure it doesn't fall apart.
Okay.
All the foliage is out of your yard. Just have fun. And sometimes you're going to have to do a test run because not all foliages and flowers hold up.
Right.
They look pretty in the yard, but the minute you cut them, they wilt. So play with it. So we're going to start with our base and just do a light base of greenery. All we're trying to do is hide the foam. Basically, this is fresh floral foam that you get at any of your craft stores like Michael's.
Right, okay.
And then all we're going to do is do a light cover of your base. Just remember with your greenery or anything, cut things at a little bit of an angle. What it does is it makes your stems going a little easier.
Okay, and so how do we get the citrus now to stay onto this beautiful base?
Once again, compliments of any of your little stores. It's called a wooden pick.
Okay.
And all you have to do, just pierce it at an angle, and then all you're going to do is put it in an angle. This is where your container comes in. Again, this is not going to fall. We do everything in the way of threes to fill in your gaps.
Beautiful. Okay, and so I have my base here.
Correct.
And then from here, I start to place my flowers. So we have some beautiful
Here we got some beautiful birds of paradise.
And just, you've got that base, so is it easy just to stick right in here?
It is. If you hit something, just be careful. You're not going to. And again, everything was done in threes, so you're going to go in between with everything to do your angles of threes.
Nice. And then how would we water this to keep this?
This is very easy to water, being that the sauce to keep your foam moist. Just water it over the sink with a watering can, so if it overflows, you're not overflowing on a mahogany table, you're not overflowing on your linen and ruining everything. You're doing it over the sink.
I can't believe I even kind of semi-created this. This is gorgeous, and I can't wait to do this at home. Thank you so much,
what it's all about.
Lee James.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. And for more ideas, you can go to our Pinterest page to check out our DIY flower board.